Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kelsey Carlson.
And I'm Amy Hockert. A pivotal day in jury selection in the Derek Chauvin trial. It starts with an angry Judge Cahill and then a dismissal of some of the jurors.
Fox 9's Paul Bloom is covering the trial for us. He joins us from Minneapolis tonight. So, Paul, a lot happening with the jury pool and the judge's concerns about what's being reported in the media.
Kelsey and Amy, let's be clear, Judge Cahill was angry, fuming this morning at the media. Now, as you both know, we have two pool reporters, a print and broadcast representative, inside this courtroom, basically observing and reporting on what the live stream cameras do not pick up. They then share their notes with the rest of the media pool. Now, our understanding is Judge Cahill became angry about some of the elements of those notes, including security protocols and perhaps an effort by one of these reporters to read the notes on a legal pad of one of the trial participants. So Judge Cahill said if this reporting keeps up, he won't be afraid to boot the media out of his courtroom, before then turning his attention back to jury selection and specifically that massive $27 million civil settlement.
Late last week, there was extensive media coverage about developments in a civil lawsuit between the city of Minneapolis and the family of George Floyd. Were you exposed to any of this coverage directly or indirectly?
Judge Peter Cahill opening court on Wednesday in remarkable fashion.
What effect, if any, do you think this might have on your ability to be impartial?
Re-questioning the 7 jurors seated for the trial before news broke of the record-breaking $27 million civil settlement between the city of Minneapolis and George Floyd's family.
I would say especially that dollar amount was kind of shocking to me. That kind of sent a message that the city of Minneapolis felt that something was wrong and they wanted to make it right.
Juror number 20, a white male in his 30s, admitted he wasn't sure if he could remain a fair and impartial juror, knowing the eye-popping dollar amount of the settlement that was announced last Friday. A similar sentiment shared by juror number 36, a Hispanic male in his 20s.
Last time I was asked about my strong opinions against Chauvin. Clearly, the city of Minneapolis has some strong opinions as well. And this just kind of confirms my opinions that I already had.
Cahill clearly frustrated.
To be honest, not that we care about the city of Minneapolis' opinion.
The judge dismissing both men from the panel without any input from either counsel table before continuing on with questioning of a fresh set of prospective jurors. The quest for 14 continuing with the civil settlement hanging over all of Wednesday's proceedings. And interesting to note, at the end of the day, after all was said and done, the net effect, a wash. We now have 9 jurors. The 2 dismissed this morning, but 2 more were seated this afternoon. Our makeup currently, Amy, sits at 5 men and 4 women.
Paul, now as a result of the publicity around that civil settlement, Derek Chauvin's attorney had asked the court to change the venue, maybe delay the trial. So where do those motions stand?
Judge Cahill promising rulings on Friday. My gut is because they were able to seat 2 more jurors this afternoon, perhaps is more likely to keep the trial here and on course to begin on March 29th. One also late-breaking development because of all the pretrial publicity, Amy. He did give both sides additional strikes to use moving forward in the selection process.
Right, 3 more for the defense, 1 more for prosecution. Thank you, Paul. We are streaming the entire jury selection proceedings on fox9.com. You can go to our website, Facebook, or our news app. And starting on Monday, March 29th, if all goes as planned, you can watch that trial right here on Fox 9. We will broadcast it gavel to gavel with a recap of the day's events right before the 5 o'clock news.